This is about the student of Farida. Farida response, aka Gango Teli, who sent me Afzal to get spanked. Watch. His student Afzal is going to get spanked. Watch. Put on your headsets and enjoy the comedy show from Muslims.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Today we are here for a special episode, and I'm joined by my brother Afzal, who has done the unthinkable.
Conversation.
The unthinkable.
Conversation.
Okay. Hey, hello, welcome. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. But I'm really concerned about your audience.
You are concerned about my audience. Okay, why is that?
Because you know the truth, but they don't. They're just being duped by you.
They are duped by me? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's lie over lie over lie over.
Show me where I lied. Go ahead. I challenge you to show me where I lied.
Okay.
Begin with chapter 48, ayah 9, please, because that's the main topic of today.
We will begin with the one that I just saw now because I just got on live.
No. Do you see the screen?
Okay.
Brother, read what it says. Read the Arabic and then read the translation.
لِيُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ
What? No. Read good. My friend, you're the Muslim, not me. Read it correctly, please.
لِتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ
Yeah?
وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ
Yeah?
وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ
What?
وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ.
وَتُوَفِّرُوهُ. Where does it say وَتُوَفِّرُوهُ, my friend? Come on, read it correctly. Please, brother. You're the Muslim. وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ. Correctly. Not to وَتُوَفِّرُوهُ. وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ. Okay, continue.
وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ.
No, وَتُسَبِّحُوهُ.
No. وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ.
It says وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ. Let me point it to you.
وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ
Read the first word.
Assist him.
Guys, I'm teaching this guy his own Quran. Read the first word.
تُعَزِّرُوهُ.
وَتُعَزِّرُوهُ. The second
Yeah.
word. The second word.
وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ.
وَتُوَقِّرُوهُ. The third word.
وَتُصَحْبِهُ.
وَتُسَهِبُوهُ. No, وَتُسَبِّحُوهُ.
Yeah,
My friend, what? What is the word?
وَتُصَبِّهُوهُ.
وَتُسَبِّحُوهُ. That's
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, that's not what you said. You said something. Anyway, and then continue, finish the verse.
بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا.
Bukratan wasila. Okay, thank you. Please read the translation, my friend. You are my guest. Please read the translation, then we continue.
That you may believe in Allah and His Messenger and assist Him and honor Him and glorify Him in the morning and the evening.
Thank you. Okay, explain the ayah to the audience. Explain it to me.
Yeah, so the ayah is talking about how to assist the Prophet and honor him and to glorify Allah in the morning and the evening.
Why Allah? Where does it say Allah?
Because Allah is the only one worthy of being glorified.
Where does it say that in the ayah?
It's understood in the context.
Where does it say that in the ayah, my friend?
It's understood in the context, Rob.
Listen, my friend. According to Arabic grammar rules, I'm an Arab, okay?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. It does matter. I am an Arab. No.
The Quran is interpreted based on the Arabic language.
Yes, what's the Arabic language? Thank you. Not according to the Arabic language. Not according to the Chinese or Hebrew language. According to Arabic language, right? You said it yourself. According to Arabic grammar rules. I went to school. You didn't went to school. I went to school in the Middle East.
That's all right. That's all right.
They told me,
but you're still a liar.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Let me speak.
They told me.
You're just going to cut me off soon. I'm sure about that.
No, wait. Let me explain.
When someone doesn't agree with you, you're going to cut me off.
Brother. Wait, let me explain. According to the Arabic grammar rules, when I went to school, I didn't invent the Arabic grammar rules. The Arabic rules were not invented 2 years ago. The Arabic grammar rules came hundreds and hundreds years ago. Okay? So, according to... Let me finish. Please.
I agree with you.
You're my guest. Let me finish. I'll give you the mic. Wait. According to my Arabic grammar rules that they taught me in the Arabic grammar rules in school, the basic Arabic grammar rules. The last mentioned person in an ayah or a sentence like this, all the words that come after go back to the last person and the last person alone. I didn't invent those grammar rules.
Bil-urfi, based on the customs, not based on direct translation. Bil-urfi, you know this stuff.
No, I don't know this stuff.
Yes.
No,
when
I
the
don't know
urf,
that stuff.
when the urf of a particular speech is considered, you have to speak in that speech.
Really?
So you cannot change it. For example, if I said
How
that
do you know?
my-
Are you an Arab? Are you an Arabic speaker? I needed to correct you over and over.
I don't need to be born in an Arab land to an Arabic parent, and then no, for understanding how long language is even understood, at least theoretically.
Really?
You see,
Obviously, it's very clear to anybody that he does not have an iota of knowledge of Arabic, of the script of the Arabic, of
you have a reputation of being a liar, Rob.
How am I lying?
Why should we trust you?
How
Why
am
should
I
we trust
lying?
you?
How am I lying? The proof is in front of you.
Because
How am I lying,
okay,
guys?
if someone says my car drank a lot of my car's been drinking a lot, does that mean your car is drinking? It means your car is consuming petrol.
What has that to do with this ayah, my friend?
I will tell you, because to do the sabbihuhu of Allah is only
Tusabbihu.
you cannot do subhan of anybody else except Allah, and this is known by urf.
I agree. We already explained that to the audience.
Exactly. So
According,
these ayat have been revealed for people who have clean heart. If you are corrupted, you're going to corrupt it.
Are you telling
the Quran
me?
talks against you.
Okay.
The Quran talks against you.
Listen. Are you telling me that Allah is the worst communicator ever in history?
No.
When he gave this ayah to Muhammad,
you are the worst interpreter in history, not Allah.
I'm not interpreting. I'm reading as
You are interpreting.
I'm not interpreting.
Show me
I am
one
reading.
scholar. Show me one scholar. One translation has done this.
Guys,
Salvation on the line.
he said, show me one translation.
People's salvation is on the line, Rob.
Yes,
You cannot
exactly.
lie.
Exactly.
You cannot lie.
I'm not lying. I am
You
reading
will
it
face
as
God on the day of judgment, and you will have to answer.
My friend, first of all, I don't believe in your Allah. I don't believe in your Prophet.
Forgive me for being
Okay?
a bit harsh, but
No,
I don't
you're
mean to
not
be
harsh.
I don't mean to
No,
be harsh at you.
I'm the one who's harsh because I'm
But
the
the
one who's
problem that you're
spanking.
creating here.
I'm the one who's spanking Islam. I'm the one
Let's
who's
go to
harsh, who's
ayah
spanking your
31
Prophet.
of Surah At-Tawbah, the one that you have been lying for months
Here,
now.
Wait, we will go to 931. Wait, this is your Quran. Do you see it? This is your website. This is your
No
Quran.
problem. No
This
problem.
is QuranWow.com, right?
No problem.
48. This is the same chapter. This is the same ayah. Not my translation. This
No
is
problem.
your translation. Read it.
No problem. Here.
Read the translation.
All the letters are in
No,
capital H.
wait. Read the
All
translation.
the hymns are capital H.
Show me the capitals in the Arabic.
Look, you're bringing translation. I'm going to deal with you with the translation. You want to go back to the Arabic? Let's go back to the Arabic.
Read it.
What's there to read?
Okay.
It's very clear.
Since you guys, he mentioned the capitals. Is the capital for his?
You're Allah's messenger.
Yeah. Do you see the capital H?
Yeah.
Okay. You brought the capital H. Deal with the
Right.
capital H. Go ahead.
Right, sure. What does this have to do anyways? What does it have to do anyways? Rob, just don't lie.
Guys, he brought the capital H. The capital H is in front of you. The capital H is used for Muhammad.
Subhanallah.
Hey, Rob.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Rob, how are you?
I'm good, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. What's up?
I'm good. Are you a Muslim or a Christian, my friend?
Yes, I am a Muslim.
You're a Muslim, okay. So you called me about today's teaching about Muhammad being a pagan mushrik.
Yes, of course. I called you to talk about what you're talking about, which is the satanic verses.
Yes. This happened in the life of Muhammad, yes or no?
Of course, anything that happens in the life of the Prophet Muhammad, or anything that happens in history, we have to always verify the source.
Okay.
So this incident is obviously from a mursal source, which is not a strong source. Neither the 6 books of hadith, neither Ibn Hisham, neither Ibn Ishaq, the 2 major seerahs, they don't mention this incident.
Guys, let me jump in quickly before I continue the video. He just lied about Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham, because Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham does mention the satanic verses. You see, he just threw Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham, the biography by Ibn Ishaq, later edited by Ibn Hisham, a student, under the bus. He just lied, right? Let me go back a little bit. He just lied.
Hisham, neither Ibn Ishaq, Hisham, wrong source. Neither the 6 books of hadith, neither Ibn Hisham, neither Ibn Ishaq.
So did you catch it? He lied about Ibn Hisham, Ibn Ishaq, and he even lied about Sahih al-Bukhari. Watch how I'm going to spank him. Watch.
the two major seerahs, they don't mention this incident. It's not found.
My
it's
friend,
not found in any of the 8 authentic books.
It's Sahih al-Bukhari here.
Oh, hang on. We are first discussing about the satanic verses.
Yeah, this is the satanic verses. It's in front of you.
No, it's not. It doesn't say that.
Okay, go ahead. Refute me on it. It's in front of you.
Yes, it is in front of me, but
Can you read it? Can you read it, please?
yes, narrated by Ibn Abbas that the Prophet ﷺ performed prostration when he finished reciting Surah An-Najm, and all the Muslims and pagans and jinns and human beings prostrated along with him.
Okay. When did this happen?
This happened in the 5th year of Mecca.
It's in Mecca, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. He said it. It's in Mecca. So the answer, because I asked this question to the audience who are listening in the chat, when did this happen? Where? In Mecca. Thank you. And you just confirmed it. Now my question to you, does it say that all the Muslims and the pagans bowed down and prostrated with Muhammad?
Yes, of course, it does say that, yes.
Okay. Did the pagan of Quraysh, did they persecute Muhammad? And did Muhammad flee Mecca? And why?
After a few more years, about 7 to 8 years more of living in Mecca, and then he fled, yes.
Yeah, and the pagans of Mecca rejected Muhammad and he had to flee, right?
Very correct, yes.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes.
Thank you. So how guys, here's the question. How are the pagans bowing down if they rejected Muhammad? Go ahead.
Okay, so of course, I'm sure your audiences may not be as educated as you are, and I'm presuming you are, and you would know that connected to the Muslims, easily they were. I'm sorry, not the Muslims, the Mushrikeen, the Quraysh. Yeah. They accepted the message of Islam just by listening to the Quran.
Who?
Right?
Which pagans accepted Muhammad in Mecca? Who? The pagans were persecuting. When we ask Muslims, you Muslims say that the pagans always persecuted for Muhammad. They rejected him. Even his uncle rejected him. And you always call his uncle all kinds of names. Abu Lahab, right? May he burn. So even his own family rejected us. And his uncle was a pagan. What? No.
Of course, you cannot put a blanket statement. His uncle Hamza accepted him.
Couple of people. Only a couple of people accepted.
Yeah.
What about the rest? It says, and the pagans. The pagans bow down. It's talking about all the pagans, all the Muslims. Do you see it?
No problem. No,
it says
no problem.
all the Muslims and the pagans and the jinns. It's talking about everyone. Do you see it? It says all.
Right.
Who is
agreed,
all?
Yes.
So all the pagans. But wait a second. You Muslims always say Muhammad was being persecuted in Mecca. This is why he flee Mecca. He did hijrah to Medina. Right? So you just confirmed that the satanic verses are actually an historical event in the life of Muhammad. Muhammad became a pagan mushrik.
No, that's what you are extrapolating.
How? Does it say all the pagans in front of you?
If you listen to the Surah An-Najm, which is 62 verses, after the verses which you mentioned is where the taking of the three after this, if you look at the verses from 21
I
onwards,
understand that he started to prostrate after he finished Surah An-Najm, which is chapter 53. I understand that. I already read it from multiple sources. But it says all the Muslims and all the pagans and all the jinns and all human beings prostrated along with him. Does it say that?
Yes, it says that.
Okay.
But
the pagans rejected him.
Of course they rejected him throughout the
of his magnificent explanation, which was so terrific. So this is like, wow.
My brother Afzal, who has done the unthinkable. Conversation. The unthinkable. Conversation.
You know you're a bastard. You see, guys, how easy it is to refute it?
Ameen, Ameen, Ameen. 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 Ameen, Ameen, Ameen.
Oh, well, what can we do, guys? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Do we have any Muslim, guys? Do we have any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim? Guys, I'm going to take Christian calls, but let me first address chapter 9, ayah 31, because he mentioned chapter 9, ayah 31. They have taken their rabbis and monks as lords apart from Allah. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا, their lords, من دون الله والمسيح. Question. Show me any Christian who worship his monks and scholars. Here Muhammad lied about the Christians. Christians don't worship their monks and scholars. Furthermore, here Muhammad did poo-poo because it says, and this is the crystal clear shirk, they have taken the scholars and monks as lords instead of Allah and Al-Masih. So who are the lords? Arbab. The Arbab. Who are them? The lords, the gods. They are Allah and what? Al-Masih. Did you catch it? Allah and Al-Masih are the lords. So the scholars and the monks are not the lords. No. That's what Muhammad is saying. No, not the monks, not the scholars are the gods. The gods are Allah and what? Al-Masih. Wow! Muhammad did a huge poo-poo. He's trying to refute the Christians, but he is actually saying, you know what? No, the real gods, the real Arbab are Allah and the Messiah. Bam! So if you go to chapter 9, ayah 31, you got spanked even harder. Your prophet got spanked even harder. So who are the lords in Islam? Allah and Al-Masih, according to chapter 9, ayah 31. Bam! Muhammad did a self-implode, trying to refute the Christians, but at the same time, he shot himself in the feet. And I think this is a divine intervention from the living God, making Muhammad doing poo-poo in his pants. The lords, Muhammad wants to say, the lords, guys, Muslims, the lords are Allah and the Messiah, the Messiah. You see, this is a crystal clear self-implosion, self-bust by Muhammad, the fake prophet of Islam. Trying to refute the Christians, but creating a bigger disaster for himself. That happens when you are a fake prophet. That will happen when you are a fake prophet. You could get yourself busted in the end. Did you catch it? And he said, you heard him, he's saying, it's not in satanic verses, it's not in Ibn Hisham, Ibn Ishaq Ibn Hisham. That's a lie. It is mentioned in Ibn Ishaq Ibn Hisham, right? Ibn Ishaq does not exist anymore. It's edited by his student Ibn Hisham. So it is mentioned in Ibn Hisham, the satanic verses. تلك الغرانيق العلا إن شفاعتهن لترتجى. It is mentioned there. And it is mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari. And if we go to the tafsir, it's mentioned there too. And if that's not enough, it's mentioned in the Quran itself. Chapter 22, ayah 52. Watch. Chapter 22, ayah 52. Let me make it a little bit smaller. We sent not ever any messenger or prophet before you, but that Satan cast into his... this is a really amazing translation. You know what? Let me switch it up. Idiots. 52. And all the noble messengers or prophets whom we sent before you, it occurred with all of them, not one, not just one, all of them, including Muhammad, that whenever they recited, Satan included a bit in their recitation. Wow, who? Satan. Did you catch it? Then after Satan doing damage on the tongue of Muhammad, delivering the satanic verses to Muhammad, and Muhammad delivering the satanic verses to the Quraysh of Mecca, his own tribe, the Quraysh of Mecca. Then after the damage, Allah decides to wake up. Allah then wakes up and annuls, abrogates what Satan included in Allah's Quran. Did you catch it? Bam! Either way, you can't hide from it. Either way. Your prophet delivered satanic verses. It's a historical fact. The Quran confirms it. The Hadith confirms it. Sahih al-Bukhari confirms it. Ibn Hisham in his biography about the life of Muhammad confirms it. And the tafsir confirms it. Stop lying, Muslims. You cannot run from it. Your prophet became the prophet of Satan. Your prophet became the prophet of Satan. Did you catch it? After Satan doing damage to Muhammad, Muhammad delivering the satanic verses, تلك الغرانيق العلا إن شفاعتهن لترتجى. Those exalted cranes, the birds, the idols of Mecca, Allat, Al-Uzza wal-Manat, their intercession is hoped for. تلك الغرانيق العلا إن شفاعتهن لترتجى. That's what Muhammad gave to the Quraysh, the tribe of Muhammad in Mecca, the pagans. Bam! And it's, as we said, mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, to all the pagans, all the jinns, all mankind, they prostrated. They prostrated. Why would the pagans prostrate? Because they were happy with Muhammad delivering the satanic verses to them. They were happy that Muhammad was saying, these exalted cranes, remember cranes are birds, bird idols, the bird idols of Mecca. These exalted cranes, these high cranes, bird idols, their intercession is hoped for. And the pagans were happy with Muhammad and they started to prostrate, as Sahih al-Bukhari is saying, right? تلك الغرانيق العلا. The third غرانيق, the three غرانيق, اللات, العزى, والمنات. Christians, if you want to call, the line is open. Guys, in the live chat, please, Christians, please, this is not the place to cause division among ourselves. Please do it somewhere else, okay? Please do it somewhere else. Yes, hello?
Brother Rob!
Yo, hello.
Hey, did you notice that at the beginning of your program, Muhammad Hijab actually made a text?
Hmm? What text?
He made an entry, but it was just once. And I didn't catch it, and before I could get back to it,
Yeah.
it was gone.
Well, the slide that I showed, you mean?
No, it's in the earlier portion of the show. I'll get back with you on that, but he did.
Okay, okay. If you can send me a link, maybe we can do something with it.
Well, yeah, I intend to do all that. Hey,
Sure.
angels pray to Muhammad.
Yeah.
I love that one. Angels pray to Muhammad.
Yeah.
Who are angels supposed to be praying for?
Yeah. To who? Right?
Yeah, to who?
To who? I mean, you heard the Muslim in the live chat, right? That,
hold on, let me
yeah.
say it right. Allah. Ah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, it clearly says the Arabic. We went to the Arabic, right? It says,
That's right.
you know, when the Bani Israel, they are asking Musa, right? The Bani Israel are asking Musa, and this is from Ibn Abbas.
And
The
who
Bani-
is the Bani?
Yeah, who are the Bani
not
Israel? Yeah, they don't tell us who these are, but you know, let's not go. Let's go off topic. It says the Bani Israel, the people of Israel, Jacob, they are asking. They said to Musa, هل Musa عليه السلام هل يصلي ربك? So they are asking Moses, does your Lord pray? هل يصلي ربك? Then Allah calls him to himself and says, you know, Ya Musa, they have asked you, Ya Musa سألوك, Ya Musa, O Moses, they asked you, هل يصلي ربك? So Allah is asking Musa, or telling Musa, they've asked you, هل يصلي ربك? Then, فقل,
That's right.
Naam, say yes to them. Allah is saying, Ana usalli. And the angels are praying on the prophets. فقل نعم. Allah is saying to Moses, فقل نعم, say to them yes. Right? And this part, as we said, it's completely missing, guys. It's missing from the English translation of Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. So, because it's missing, we have to translate it for you. This is why I say, take screenshots, because you will not find this part in Ibn Kathir, his English translation. Why is that? Because they want to hide it from the non-Arabic speaking Muslims and the people here in the West. Right? Let us go to the English translation that I provided for you. This is my translation.
Yes, go on.
The people of Israel, the Ben Israel, said to Moses, does your Lord pray? His Lord called him, so Allah called him to him, saying, O Moses. So Allah is not the person now speaking. O Moses, they asked you if your Lord prays. Say, Allah saying to Moses, say to them, to the Bani Israel, yes, I, Allah, do pray, and my angels pray upon my prophets and messengers. Did you catch it? Did you catch it?
That's right. Yes,
so Allah confirms, He confirms that He's praying. Muslims need to tell us that Allah does not pray. Do you see the damage? Do you see the tap dancing?
It says right there, he prays.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what can you do? What can you do? It says clearly, he prays. It also says that his angels pray. Okay? The Muslims, they play, you know, guys, you know, listen to yourselves. Twice a day, at least twice a day, you pray directly to Muhammad. Why? What are you doing? That's shirk.
Yeah.
Under your own religion, that is shirk. Get away from that crap.
Yeah.
Come to us. Let us explain to that. But see, here's the thing. Me, personally, I had somebody this morning. He wanted me to explain the Trinity to him. And it was obvious that it was a question that was coming from someplace like, what do you call it? Islam awareness. Okay. It was coming from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And please send me the information that you wanted to share with me about Muhammad hijab. I want to look into that. If it's interesting, maybe we can do something with it.
Well, as soon as I can see it, I've got one more thing for you, or no, two more things for you after this. But you know, with this guy, he's wanting to know about the Trinity and so forth. I told him, okay, you know something? Since your prophet came like 600 years after our Savior, okay, you need to prove your book before you come to my book. Before you start questioning my book.
Yeah, brother Aaron, I wanted to say one thing more. Please, don't time out everybody. Okay, let us give them a pass from now on. Let everybody see, let all the Christians in the live chat see how Muslims are. Hello?
Where'd you go? You still there?
Yeah. Are you there?
Oh.
Are you there, guys? Can you hear me? Hello? Am I be heard? Or is it? It's Aaron Staley. I think it's Aaron Staley. Aaron Staley, your connection is not good, I think. Hello, Aaron? Are you there? Refresh, guys, refresh. Oh, it's maybe from my side. I don't know. I lost the call. Sorry there, Aaron. Let me call first. Okay. Hey, Aaron, I lost you for a second there.
Hey, how about now?
Okay. I see your face, but it's not on the screen. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We don't want to put that on the screen. I'm so ugly.
No, man, you're beautiful, bro. Good. You should see my face, man.
No. I can't see your face. No,
bro.
No,
if sometimes if in the morning when I look in the mirror, I get scared from myself. So don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't want to see anybody's faces now. I mean, you know, I don't mind if people see my faces or anything. But listen, hey, but I was telling you about that guy, you know, and everything. You know, I told him, I said, listen, if you leave Islam, I will tell you everything you want to know about the Trinity.
Amen.
But you got to leave Islam first.
Yeah.
You tell them that, and they stop their excuses. They just go away. Now, getting on with it, people, let me put this out there to some of these people like Jason Bourne and was it The World and all these. Why don't you call in? Why are you cowards? I was a soldier for 21 years. I went over there and I did everything. My first combat mission over in the Middle East was in what, 91. I think it was 91. I don't look these things up. I don't revel these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Rob? But that was my first combat mission. I'm not afraid to talk about all this stuff. I'm not afraid to call in. I can call in to Muhammad Hijab or any of you guys.
Yeah, my friend, why is Muhammad Hijab not doing what we do? If Muhammad Hijab would have done a live show, I would have called in, right? I love to have a conversation with Muhammad Hijab or Ali Dawah, but they don't do live shows and allow us to call in. Why is that? Because they don't want to be humiliated in front of their audience, right?